Hey everybody, welcome to the High School Blitz. I'm Tony Atkins and I'm here with Danny Davis and Rick Cantu. And we have a lot to talk about, gentlemen.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, 15 schools have new coaches. And which coaching debut are you looking forward to?
I'm going to go out to Elgin. Elgin's had a good couple seasons under Coach Wade Griffin before he took off for the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Jim Garfield comes in from Wichita Falls Rider. Here it's a team it's going to be interesting. They bring a lot of starters back. They have 14 starters back, but their two key guys, the Simmons brothers, Terrell and Datron, they're both gone, and they pretty much were 100% of that offense last year. Datron was our All-Central Texas running player of the year as a running back. Terrell was a 3-year starter at quarterback. So we're going to see what Coach Garfield does out there with the Wildcats.
All right, what about you, Rick?
Tony, I'm going to go with Todd Dodge, the new sheriff in town in Dodge City, also known as Westlake High School. He comes in with 4 state championships won at South Lake Carroll, and it's going to be a tough mission this year because with 0 returning starters on offense, it's not going to be easy. But if anyone's going to get it done, Todd Dodge is the man.
We're talking about Central Texas football, and what local teams do you guys think will be able to contend for that state championship?
Well, if I could just name 4, I'm going to go with Lake Travis. I'm going to go with Rouse, Cedar Park, Liberty Hill. You say football playoffs, state, I think Lake Travis, of course. Even if they didn't have anybody back, I think Cedar Park's got the best defense in town. I think Rouse has the best combination of offense and defense. And Liberty Hill, just because Jerry Vance, the coach, he's just a slick guy. I wouldn't want to bet against him in Vegas. He just always has something coming back, and he's got a lot of players coming back.
Well, Rick took the cream of the crop with his picks. I also think people should keep an eye on it for Georgetown and Eastview. The way the divisions are going to work out with District 25, 5A, they're both probably going to be Division II teams in the 5A playoffs. And they're in Region 4, which is an easier region than what they were in Region 3 the last 2 years. And I think both those two teams can make a run and face each other possibly in the state quarterfinals for the right to go to the semifinals. And who knows, after you get to the semifinals, only 2 more wins and you're a state champion. So I say watch out for those 2 Georgetown ISD schools.
Okay, so we know who to look out for, but which team that isn't on our preseason power poll, who should you keep an eye on?
Well, I'm going to go, I mentioned Todd Dodge, obviously. Now I'm going to go with Todd Ford. Ford is now at Cedar Ridge. They went to the playoffs in only their 2nd year as a varsity team last year. 8-4 last year. I expect they might win a couple more this year.
I'm going to actually pick the team Cedar Ridge beat in the playoffs last year. Bowie. It was a 45-35 game. It was a pretty fun, exciting playoff game last year. Bowie started had 9 wins in the season last year. I think they started 5-0. They do need to fill some holes in their team. They need a new quarterback. I think Bowie is going to make some noise. I think they can easily contend for that 2nd spot in 15-5A, and who knows, maybe win a couple playoff games.
The All-Central Texas MVP this year, who you got?
I'm going to go to McCallum, Sabian Cannon quarterback. We had 5 finalists for the award last year. He's the only one coming back, so I think he, by default, is a front runner. But look at what he did last year, over 2,000 yards rushing, had 32 total touchdowns throwing and passing the ball. Expect Sabian to get a lot of yards and McCallum to get a few wins.
I'll make it short and sweet. Marble Falls quarterback Brennan Wooten, 31 touchdowns last year, 3,100 yards, and he was only a sophomore last year. The only problem with his team is that they're in maybe the toughest district in all of Central Texas. I'm going with Wooten as the best player, MVP.
All right, guys, pretty exciting things going on in Central Texas football. We're going to see how the season plays out. Keep checking back in at statesman.com.